Well, looky here. It's quarterfinal time in the Zelda 1 Randomizer tournament. It's going to be a lot of fun between these two. We have Bogie Smalls versus Shton, and along with me is going to be the lady who will be doing some yelling if they do anything wrong. So, hello there, Buffa Boom.
Hi, Rick. How are you?
We are doing awesome. We're going to have this great match between these two, the quarterfinals. I probably should have taken a look to see how they stack up against each other because I know these two names. They play plenty of races together.
Oh yeah, but my thing is like it's a zig versus a zag in some of these races, and we've seen
It is,
surprises.
but we still love stats. So let's go ahead and give us some stats. Where do you think we're going to start this race? Where do you think the location of the start is?
I want Deadwoods with a raft.
Okay, that sounds like a wonderful spot. All right, so average time, Bogie 111.29. Stun is a 119.54. It is two perfect square numbers for the perfectly squared 25 races that these two have in common. 16 wins for Bogie, 9 for Stun overall. Head-to-head, it was 1-1. Stun had that one head-to-head. So, yeah, these two are familiar with each other in a way. I'll have to look to see where they both faced off against each other on the head-to-head. We see a counter starting to move for Bogie. Jet, where are we starting? I see East Death Mountain, so level 9. On the mountain, so level 9. Northeast, so Jess Sandy says the casino corner. We're starting near the northeast at the Lost Hills.
All right, that's not too terrible. I didn't get to see, unfortunately, what they started with. They're going too fast. Oh, whistle, never mind. It's right there on the front of the screen. All right.
I don't know what they're starting with. I don't know if it's showing up on our B button yet.
Oh, it is. And a 33 mid. You're being sarcastic, aren't you?
I'm not being convincing here. Oh, we start right next to the magical sword.
Okay. And I did see ropes, but I did not see whether or not they were flashing. So, no, that doesn't look flashing.
That does not look like we have flashing ropes, which means we will have some incarnation of first question shapes. However, we don't know what we're going to get just yet. So the question is, are we getting first quest shapes, or are we getting first 6 shapes, or are we getting back shapes?
Speaking personally, I kind of like having the majority of the dungeons known. So I'm hoping for vanilla starting and a shape's back half. Plus it makes 9 more interesting.
Well, both layouts make 9 interesting.
Well, 9 for first quest is just a chunk. And that's what it's got going for it.
Oh, but to be fair, a shape's 9 can be a chunk too.
Oh, I can't wait. Now you get 1 cactus, Rick. I expect you to use it wisely.
I can't guarantee you that. It's really going to come up to the actual layout of the dungeons, because who knows, we could have multiple cacti. All right, level 6 found, and that is definitely a shape 6.
Oh, because of the middle start.
Yep.
Okay.
Because that's a little too far over to be that other location of 6. And the thought process there is, if we start on the bottom or on the right as opposed to on the left, I would have thought this was going to maybe be a 1Q6, but it's not to be the case here.
All right, let's see. Is there a... Ooh, okay, so we know what direction we have to bomb. Unfortunately, Shton does not have the resources to do so.
Yeah, so Shton's going to go ahead and start all over again. Yep. And I'll be honest, a shape 6, I think I do what Bogie does as well once we get the issues resolved and say, no, but Bogie's going to press on. Maybe he'll get a good item out of this. I do know what we're groaning about. We got Wizrobes on the overworld.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Bogie trying to do a Kananaki, tried to get the Gibdo over, but then gives up on it.
Yeah, how long are you going to wait for Gibdo to come over there for a Kananaki? Alright, that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 sword stabs for a red Wizrobe. Not too terrible.
I will take that over most circumstances for those red Wizrobes.
And I believe 22 is our door repair price for tonight.
Yeah, and there's no way the Bogie wants to pay that at this stage, so goodbye.
Yep. But 79 for a candle price. He is still quite a ways off, and Shton even more so.
And that 79 is one off the maximum it can be.
And if anybody asks, Jess Andy rolled this seed, and she delights in rolling a complicated seed, so by all means let her have it. She enjoys it.
I mean, number one, that's great. And number two, they started with the tutors, so she's already gleeful regardless of whether or not it was a complex seed.
Yeah, that's true. But now we have to hear the tune. I don't know if either one of them play with the randomized recorder tunes.
Yeah, we're going to have to wait for Bogie to head over in that direction. Probably will real soon. Level 7, 1Q7, 2 items inside with 33 terrible rooms. Although those red dark nugs look like they go down easily.
See, this is why you pick up your nickels. Although I think in this point, Bogey's already been picking up all the nickels.
Yep, Bogie decides to save. It looks like we're going to try another bomb drop. As Shton has found what could be a ladder block, although we don't know for certain.
Now, is he going for bombs or is he going for rupees right now?
It looks like Bogie is going for rupees.
Okay.
Because he's going right straight for these ropes.
I love it. And pick up the penny, and then back down we go.
And we're actually going to pay for a 79 rupee candle.
Well,
I get why. I get why. It's just absolutely it's hilarity.
Well, I am Team Chess Jerk. I don't want to leave a heart behind just because I need a candle.
All right, coast item, heart. I mean, I understand not wanting to give up a heart container, but 79 rupees? Yikes, we haven't even seen what our large secret is. And Shton getting the wrong end of a Wizrobe.
Nope.
8 for a small secret.
I was going to say, hopefully you get a chance here, but no. 8 and 33, so I mean the math is, no, not 8's terrible. No, 8's terrible for a tiny secret. I take that back.
8's a lot better than 1.
I haven't gotten a 1 yet with my tiny secrets. 2 is the worst I've ever gotten.
Even 2 sounds insulting.
It is.
Hey, here's some money.
Yep. And then you go to the door repair, which is the next one.
There's your tune, by the way.
I did not get a good enough listen to that.
Oh, don't worry, Bogie will give you another chance when he gets over to that spot near the coast.
Okay. Although speaking of door repairs, I did just get my CRT hooked up. Jam helped me, so that way I can start doing randos on the old consoles. And
nice.
I forgot where all of the vanilla door repairs are. I'm still in rando mode. It was terrible.
Yeah, that's a fun thrill when you wind up walking into a door repair charge in vanilla.
Right. And you were talking, so I will not interrupt you. I was about to yell at Bogie to go pick up that nickel.
I mean, 37 rupee bombs!
Right? You pick up those nickels.
37 rupee bombs! Ew! 61 for the arrow. I mean, at least we got that going for us.
And red land mole is easy to outrun, especially. I like doing them on the half tile and then just like running away real fast.
Level 8 underneath the recorder, so we know the tutor cannot be in level 9.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. It's true. Because it's still out in the overworld. I keep forgetting that part.
Bogie doing evasive clipping in order to get away from the enemies. Well done there for Bogie. Picks up the nickels. Red candle in 7. Is this even randomized?
Just a tad. And the
So-
left mole is an 8. I think that's not randomized either.
If I'm Bogie, I'm feeling, God, I just spent 70 rupees for this.
Yes. Yes, you did.
All right, Bogie trying to be careful because of that. Goma comes towards Bogie, and that's 2 hearts and back to start we go. Still playing some door strats with the Gleox.
Now, do you
16 hits to kill it.
Do you have to go in and out with that for the door strats? 'Cause
I
always
think
thought
the
you-
issue...
Go ahead.
I think the issue more is the head that's already detached. Oh, stun. Back to start. Bogie, back to start. Left molar strikes again, friends.
Oh, dear. But this is okay. I mean, I say Bogey's doing the right thing by cheesing it.
So I think the correct answer here is that stun doesn't need to retreat from the door when if he's on the right pixel. Those fireballs aren't going to hit him. However, the head, different story. But it now clears it. 16 hits later.
Yep. Nothing to show for it, unfortunately. But I like vanilla level 8. Like, for me, I would personally clear this whole thing unless I got something like a ladder block. Alright, go get that nickel once you're ready, Shton. Yep, you want that nickel.
He's not getting that nickel. He is not getting that nickel.
Right.
Because the main thing there was the amount of time that he was killing that blue Lamola, that thing was going to disappear.
I know.
Boomerang
That's
in the 8.
utility. You pick that up. That is best boomerang, too.
I think 10:30 is a little too early to be yelling at runners about what they are picking up in dungeons, but I do agree with you about wanting to pick up the boomerang this early.
In my defense, it was a very soft yell. You'll know when I start yelling, Rick.
Yes, but you did use a little extra inflection on that one.
Just a touch. A little
Just a touch,
sprinkling.
yes. Is it like the sprinkles that they put on your ice cream sundaes?
I usually tell them that I want a coating of sprinkles, so... I'm thinking more of, like, you know, the finishing salt that you add to a dish. Not too much, because it can't be oversalted, but enough that you enhance the flavor.
I'd like to give that suggestion to Wendy's. They oversalt the fries.
But are fries really something that can be, well, no, yeah, they guess they can be oversalted.
They can be
Not my-
oversalted, trust me. They can be oversalted. I like to taste a little... Oh, Stun can get out before he ended up getting hit by a fireball. Back to start we go. Bogey's about to find this level 8.
Now, you were saying about the oversalted fries.
I like to at least taste a little bit of potato as opposed to salt, and more salt. Although that's what we're tasting from these rudders right now with this early start.
I agree. Now, what's your thoughts on vinegar with the fries?
No. Triforce found. Stun's going to ignore that because as long as Stun doesn't leave this level, that room will stay cleared. Here, Bogie. Now, this is how the door stretch is supposed to work.
Okay, yeah, fireballs aren't hitting them, but a head could still come over and bop them, right? Or
yeah,
no?
but it looks like Bogey's going to be good here. Yeah,
Okay.
Bogey's good.
Nice.
And Bogie was counting to 16.
But this is the nice counting. This isn't trying to go get a bomb force for 10. Ugh.
All right, so we see a Gleeok there with the established drop, but we do know that that cannot be a push block because you can't have a Gleeok with a push block room.
That is my favorite. I don't even know if I want to call it a glitch, but just, I guess, artifact of the randomizer system. Yep. Almost. He must have heard me.
If he can hear you, we have problems, Goof.
At this point, it's utility. I mean, if you come across a Dig Dogger in this level, you are going to want a boomerang to stun it, especially if you have to deal with something like, let's say, turrets.
Our container on the floor, Nate.
Okay.
So just one more staircase item to find inside this level 8, done with one bomb. Wonder how much longer stun will stick around in the side of this level as Bogie hits the west side of this lion's key.
Well, he's seen a lot of it, and as far as I know, even though there's Wizrobes in here, we haven't seen a lot of them. Or is there Darknuts only in here? No, there's Wizrobes on the overworld, that's right. Going back to bed. Oh, that's right, I can't.
Okay. Okay.
I'm in this for the double header, Rick.
McMonkey, how are you doing? Shout out to our trucker McMonkey, clicking the buttons, making the icons appear. Good red candle usage there by Bogie. Red candle is just such an underrated item sometimes, and Stun has left this level 8. And did Stun get that Triforce? I don't think Stun did.
No, but the death didn't kick him out. I think he just up-A'd, right?
Yeah, it went back to start that way, but leaving the dungeon means he's got to redo those 3 red dark nuts.
Alright, so he is going now. We haven't seen an Armos item yet, and we're running out of chucks. It has to be.
Yeah, that's what he's chasing down right now.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, still a lot of good items on the table. I think the only thing I don't want to see is a blue boomerang. What do you think? Should we go for the Holy Trinity of... Oh! Never mind. Oh, and he's not brown. I am happy boof.
So what's the problem with brown?
It blends in too much to... Like, in a dungeon, okay, fine, but I mean, all of your bridges are brown, and it's not the most attractive color.
What is your favorite color?
Out of the randomized tunics, I think the purple is my favorite. Alright. I like that Bogie is now going to leave with probably a lot of keys, because I mean, Shton got pretty far in this level 8, and didn't have a lot of keys to show for it.
Yeah, though I'm sure Bogie wishes he had that key back.
Well, it happens.
It does. Another mid secret, and Bogie on the wrong side of a Petra.
And
I thought Bogie, since he was only one room away from the star, was going to go and get the health back, but chose not to do so. These red dark nuts are 2 HP, which is awesome.
Oh, that's quite delightful. Oh, that is not delightful.
Bogie is 1 HP and goes back to start.
Heck. But this is okay, this is fine. I mean, I'm sure Bogie will be able to clear this. Just, run screaming past the Patra if you can. Perfect. Works every time.
There's hints, although we can't purchase them yet because we haven't found the book.
Alright, provided we do find the book, Rick, do you want something spicy today, or do you want this to be a money sink in case this is a poverty seed?
I want 2 opposites. As in, I want one seed that is straightforward, and then the other one is just nothing makes sense. Get them the polar opposites. Mess with the runners' minds. I mean, they're playing a double header, so...
Okay.
Might as well have a little bit of fun with it.
And 7 was the open cave northeast of the first quest 8 location. I don't know what they call that. I always just call it northeast of 8.
I think the answer is open cave northeast of 8.
Got it.
I don't think there's a formal name. I know that it's a candle shop. Speaking of candles, Shton gets a candle from a Take Any at the bottom left corner and will not have the opportunity to get a full 16, which I know will disappoint you.
Just a tad. But
Just a tad. But at least Shton has a candle.
yes, it's the
So now
nickel
Shton
pickups.
So Shton will feel a little when he finds out that the red candle was accessible in 7.
Yeah. But at least, he's got money for wood arrows, which, I mean, at this point, besides a blue... No, he doesn't need blue ring. What else do you spend your money on? I mean, the excessive bombs, but... Ooh, maybe bait block. I know there's only one. But still.
Considering it's 1Q7, I don't think we're buying bait until the seed says, yep, I need it.
Alright, so Bogie's committed to the dig of the second item here in 8.
And Shton gets pushed back into the cave.
Alright,
And
Go ahead.
You want what?
I want... Let's see. Power bracelet in 8. I want something that may or may not be useful, but still you're happy to see it.
I mean, you're not... Oh, Bogie takes a hit. Now, the nice thing about the red ring that Shton has is that will limit the amount of deaths we're going to be seeing from Shton in this seed, although we still need to find our dungeons. We have found 6, 7, and 8 so far.
Well, we're getting there. I have to admit, I'm slightly...
And 9! 6, 7, 8, 9 are the 3 dungeons we have seen so far.
I'm slightly miffed. He's not red anymore.
This could be the second item of this level 8, or the third item, rather.
I think it has to be. Nice.
Shton did not get in here. 2 found. And Heart Container, the other item in level 8.
Alright, so... Utility, you can possibly get a little step closer to picking up our white sword item, which is still outstanding. But at this point, you kind of want the dig to be worth it. I don't know if Bogie feels that way over a heart container.
I mean, you're not unhappy to see the Heart Container, but considering how much you dig of this 8, you're hoping to see more, but Bogie does take the early Triforce lead 1-0, since Shton did not pick up the Triforce inside of that 8.
Alright, so let's see, where was this one? Okay, northeast of 1. Please keep track of my locations.
Oh, level 8, yeah. Is the second quest, take any one you want.
Alright, and Shton is just farting bombs over here in this Shapes 2, looking for something. I think he was actually trying to kill the moblin more than anything else, but... A little bit of carpet bombing, maybe a hole will open, why not?
I mean, considering the fact that it Shapes 2, yeah. Map is supposed to be accessible, but that doesn't mean it's supposed to be easy for us to get, or even something that we can get at this early early stage.
Well, I mean, as we know, that little blinking Triforce, depending on where he came in, that could be a segment.
I think it's together.
Oh.
I think that's a white sword.
I do agree. That is a very nice find here in 2. Oh, it doesn't bomb. Oh, please don't bomb. I want Segmentio.
I don't think we have Segmentio yet. I think that might be Old Manio.
Oh, that's
This is
gross.
probably Mapio.
Okay. And... More door reparios up on Death Mountain-io.
SpaghettiOs.
Cheerios.
Toastios.
Cheetos.
Oh, I forgot about Cheetos. Okay, it doesn't even go that way.
All right.
Okay, that's the old man.
I gotta look at this. No, this is a fish. It's got a little eye hole and everything.
Oh, that's a screen.
Yep. I didn't see where. I think he was somewhere in West Death Mountain to go back up, but I'm looking northwest of Start to Power Bracelet 2. So far,
yeah, there it is. That first spot was top left corner, 2Q9.
Kinda. Any roads are those? Those stunk.
Considering where we start this seed, yeah, I agree.
Solid D- for me.
Done grabbing the Triforce out of 2. And did we even see the second item?
We did. It was a floor heart.
Okay, so a heart container in 2 as well. Cool.
Mhm.
Level 1 found over here, also in the forest.
So this is what I call really the zig versus the zag. Bogie chose to dip into Death Mountain. Shton decided to burn things down. And so far it looks like has been coming up with a more successful routing. Yet.
Yeah, but they're really... I mean, that white sword is nice, but they're just... Oh, never mind. Silvers. I was going to say there's nothing really wowing for what Shton has found, but those silvers will make a difference, but it is also a level 1, and you know Bogey's going to dig 1.
Now, are you telling me that Betty White is not impressive?
Betty White is totally impressive. Whether or not you are a fan of her on shows like The Golden Girls or when she made appearances on game shows like her Password runs and various other shows, or just anything else that she's been appearing in.
Let's see.
But
I think. Go ahead.
White sword wasn't enough that I would slide the needle to. Wow, Shton has found magic.
No, I agree. Oh, look at these people. They don't know what... the old black and white passwords. That's what we got to show the people. Oh, look at that.
And level
it's so
1
cute.
is 17 rooms.
It's a balloon.
I'll take your word for it.
I mean, it doesn't have the string attached to it, but still.
I can tell you what level 1 is not.
What is level 1 not?
A cactus.
All right, so your cactus is still alive, ready to be used at your convenience.
Because I cannot say level 1 is a cactus at any stretch of the imagination. Bogie finds level 3 at Vanilla Star.
Trying to pop a door.
Game says no. You have one way in.
I mean, the wall masters are... Yeah, they're squishy.
At least Shton is getting some keys out of this one.
Which is not necessarily what First Quest 1 is known for, although the shapes absolutely throw everything out that you know about 1.
Oh, there's our old man. Ladderer! Okay, big gain.
Oh, nice.
Two things that float you over water and the silvers.
Yep, I would definitely say these are some very good items. Now that means like hearts are what we're going to find for like the next, 20 minutes or so?
Nah, we'll find the wand next.
Oh. That's going to be too easy. Like, Juan needs to be... No, it's... Yeah, Juan needs to be buried somewhere in 7. What?
Boof, I
Yes?
told you. We
Yes.
need to have the straightforward seed before we mess with their minds.
Yes, sir.
Give them the straightforward seed now, so that way they're on the thought that things are not
Shton!
horrible. And then, what the heck did Stun just do?
Okay, that was absolutely justified yelling. You cannot argue with me on that one, Rick.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say this right now.
Mm-hmm.
Stun, an open letter from Boom. Go.
Dear Shton, what the heck, man? You already have silvers. Are you trying to increase the strength of your arrow?
The heck is this 3?
Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be fantastic. I will get my Segmentio.
Booking 3.
And another Take Any over here on Candle Row.
You know the fun thing is,
Tell me.
we still have to wait another 3 hours before we can ask Stun what was with that wood arrow purchase.
I will write it down on my tracker.
Please do, because I'm going to forget. Even though there's going to be clips. P.S. Thank you for the clips, everyone. Make sure you get more submitted to the Z1R Discord, so that way we can make that good clip show once we get to the finals. That is in order.
All right, so we are missing...
At least, Boof, we don't have to worry about money, so that way we don't sit there going, oh gosh, you just wrecked yourself financially by purchasing those wood arrows.
Well, I mean, we can both agree that it was a deserved yell. And if he ends up like, ooh,
Recorder.
oh, wait, never mind.
Recorder that we found in 3 that we started with.
I was so excited until I looked at our tracker.
Yeah, because we started with that, and remember, we knew it wasn't going to be in level 9.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, so now Shton is going to be doing what Bogie did and clearing out West Death Mountain. So now you kind of just need Bogie to just do the Shton thing and head over to the forest. He's going somewhere. Wait, 8 was over...
He's shooting back to 3.
Perfect! Never seen that before.
And now he's shooting back to 8.
I mean, this is good, though, because this means he is heading towards the direction where all of the juicy levels are, which 2 is going to give him some more offense, 1 is going to give him another piece of the completion. This is fabulous. Because this is what we want, Rick. We want a race that is going to come down to a 9, where both of us are going to be at half clench, and just all giggles and excitement. Okay, maybe not giggles.
I can guarantee you that.
Maybe just a guffaw, no giggles.
I mean, I'm gonna guffaw.
Yeah, so essentially Bogie and Shton are played... Oh, wait. Seriously, Bogie, I'm trying to talk here. Don't miss those nickels and make me interrupt myself.
You're the one who's getting interrupted by him missing those nickels.
I know. I mean, I'll take it, yes, that we have the red ring, so the biggest purchases out there, but the hints...
At least Bogie didn't purchase the blue candle after getting the red candle.
This is true. And the bomb upgrades. What about the bomb upgrades? We're heading into... No, wait. We're heading into a regular 9. That's right. But this is shapes. And playing Find the Bomb Hole...
Level 9 is 1Q9.
I know, but the first half is shapes.
Yep.
So I would rather have more bombs than less.
I mean, I would agree with you on that one. We are dealing with a 1Q6 here. Not 1Q6. We're dealing with shape 6 here. That's going to be wild fun times as it is, as Bogie's getting wild fun times from these Lionels. Get that clock. Okay, we're just going to ignore that clock. I don't need no stinking clock, says Bogie.
Alright, Shton, you gotta be careful. Come on, get the key down. Get the keys down. Yes! Nice.
Bogie, or rather Stun, has wound up getting the right Patra thingy, whatever, to at least help out with that case. Is about to get the book.
Wait, what's the right Patra thing?
As in the one that makes it so it doesn't go expando or
Oh,
circular.
the
The Master Patra.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Bogie bops himself into the white sword.
I love it.
Chat roasting Stun. Stun could buy hints now if he stopped buying arrows.
It's true.
It's true. Yes.
Wait, because I saw this hint when I was doing vanilla. Secret is in the tip of the nose.
Which nose?
Only the nose knows.
Oh, cryptic secrets, just like Zelda 1.
Well, truth be told, I never knew the 10 count for the bomb until I started watching these people in the Zelda community. Oh yeah, and Jam taught me too.
I didn't realize with the 10th enemy has the bomb what that meant until seeing speedrunners. So yeah. Shoutouts to the 2015 crew, which includes Jam and Darkwing Duck and Lack Attack and all those. And Cantaloupe, of course.
Days. Yep. We have good people in our community, don't we?
Yes, you do. Yes, we do. Be sure to follow Bogie. I purchase candles and then get red candles. I grind money off rope so I can buy candles. And also Stun, I buy wood arrows even if I have silvers.
Well, that's just being bougie, so...
Maybe Stun thought the bows were progressive, like they are in Link to the Past.
I mean, it's at that point it was probably just a reflex action, and I will.
Yeah, it is.
We have done dumber things. All right, I have done dumber things, just as a reflex action.
I mean, the community never let somebody know or let somebody off the hook when they wound up getting the blue candle for the second time.
Well, it's okay. I don't remember it. And mine right now is the only opinion that counts. So there. Oh man, if he bought those for another time.
Done. Buy the arrows. I mean, if you're gonna buy arrows for a second time, you might as well at this point.
Oh my god!
I mean, that's how we end up with light arrows, right? 94 is our top secret.
I thought the princess always gives you the light arrows.
Light arrows, whatever. Yes. It could be several people, yeah. I'm not gonna mention names.
No.
More because that person's been trying to get it out of their repertoire for like years after it happened. And when it happened was back in the 2016 tournament.
Was it like the I guess like final game of the tournament, or was this just?
No, it was in the tournament, just not the finals.
Here
we go. Hint: step over the water to reach the heart container.
Okay. No. What else?
Sail not to save the princess. Sorry.
But sail to get the hints. Ooh.
And Goma has the any key in 6.
Alright, so I think Shton knows where the other hint shop is. Maybe going there to see if he can purchase one. Or 2, I don't remember the prices.
I know you can purchase at least one,
Okay.
but Stun also has some burning to do over here. There
see,
is the
look.
ladder for Bogie.
Blending right in with the brown floor.
Barely could see it, but we could see it nonetheless. And there's the Triforce number 4 for Bogie. The only difference is that level 8. Greed is good, by the way. And this is going to allow Stun to buy more hints.
Mm-hmm.
And more wood arrows. Stun, we're going to let it go for race number 2. We're getting it out of our system for this first race.
All right, what do we got here?
I will laugh my butt off if we get a silver hint.
Yeah.
1
Okay.
and 4.
Okay.
Boomerang, which we already knew about.
Yep. So far, 2 out of the 6 have been useless, in my opinion. No, yeah, because Tailnut is useful. And what do we got?
And there's the book. You need the book to get the hint for.
So, half of the secrets were actually useful. At least the ones you pay for, because I don't know what other goodies we're going to find in the levels.
I can tell you what we're gonna find in the dungeons.
Patras?
Well, yeah. I mean, we've already seen them.
Shenanigans?
Yes, because that's what this is all about. But I'm talking about the "You Are Here" hints.
Oh, yeah. Those are quite marvelous. And
Small secret for Stun.
it doesn't look like potions are going to be a priority at this point for our runners, which I expect, knowing that second quest red bubbles are not on the table.
Hey, when did we get the white sword?
Oh, I don't remember when Shton picked it up. You're going to have to ask McMonkey.
McMonkey, when did Stun pick up the white sword? Because Power Bracelet is required, and that was the white sword. And ladders fully needed.
Alright, so that's all of Bogie's money to buy hints, but did get the valuable information about the magic key. I forget what the last hint in there was.
Was the other one the Sail Not to Say the Princess, or did you get that one already?
He got the ladder for the heart container and the magic key in 6, but he missed the last one because he does not have enough money. Now he has enough money.
That was the Sail Not. River Cave next to Star. Okay. Awesome. Thank you very much, everyone. Updating the tracker. We're updating my my map over here on my side. That's strange that Bogie hasn't been to that screen. Hey, Mugger!
I mean, you know where the any key is. Oh, you can go out. Never mind. Hopefully he's not required.
I hope not, because having to swallow up 3 keys before you go into level 6 is not necessarily something I would want to do. There's the other side of the transport staircase. Okay, yeah, Sail Not to Say the Princess.
Yep.
I mean, at least it's a somewhat useful hint, but you don't like seeing that. You'd like to get some information more like where your bow is.
Well, how bad do you want the bow to be a 9? I mean, it's not necessarily shenanigans. It's a good gamble, but I wouldn't call bow a 9 shenanigans. I'd call it uncomfortable.
All right, old news here, but Aquamentus awaits in the forest. And there's our bomb upgrade.
Oh, and all those nickels left behind might have added up to... That was 81, wasn't it?
81 rupees, so if Stun didn't buy those wood arrows, he would have had enough for the bomb upgrade.
How did I know that's where you were going with that? And And as far as I know, the mugger can never guard a Triforce. There's a question in chat. If there's a scenario, you have to pay the mugger in order to get the Triforce in that room. I don't believe
You
a
may
mugger...
have to pay them. You may have to pay the mugger to get beyond that room, but no, that room's never a drop.
Okay. You see, I like this. Technically, Bogie is now within Mag's range, and it's an easy enough check. You know, if you take a death on the overworld, Bob Ross it and go check.
Triforce found for stun.
Did we see any items?
We did not, at least
Okay.
according to my eyes. But then again, my eyes never saw the White Sword Power Bracelet either, so...
Me neither, so we're both missing it, and that's fine.
Second hint shop for Bogie. Old news.
Which, let me think.
The one good news is the wand.
Okay. There we go, and that's the one he got. And the last one I think was something about... Oh, heck. No, we
The
saw the...
boomerang in 8.
Oh, yes, probably.
Bow and 5.
Bow and 5!
All right, we leave. We're done.
Yep.
We have all the transport items. Stun is now in go mode.
Yep, and Bogie is going back to buy this last hint. Yeah, there's really, like, now you don't even care about the wand in 4. You're just gonna go zooping all over the place.
All right, so we have yet to see levels 4 and 4. That's it.
Yes, level 44 still is outstanding. Although at least by my eyes, and God only knows how good they're working, East Death Mountain. Nobody's really tried that, or the river spots. And I think a couple power bracelet spots over near the coast.
There's the third and final big secret for stun. Now we can buy a bomb upgrade if we do search up level 7.
I mean, you could hit an arrow shop on the way. You don't know this.
Stun is going to give us such angry letters when he listens to this back after the race.
Listen, we do that with love.
Are you sure that's love?
Yes. I never have a mean intention in my body if I am cracking a joke. Because I wholeheartedly expect, if ever I race in a tournament, that I am never going to hear the end of any decision that I've ever yelled at somebody else for. So I need to make sure that I pick up every nickel, pick up the boomerang no matter what.
And then Boofa Boom loses a race by 5 seconds because she picked up an extra 5er.
Yep. But I will have won the war, despite losing the battle.
There's level 5 for Bogie. And Bogie 2 will be in Triforce and Go mode once he pulls out that bow out of this level 5.
Yep, and there is a question of buying a key, knowing that there is bomb upgrades to be had, which problem is this is shapes, number 1. You don't know specifically where the bomb upgrades are, so they're a little bit harder to dig out, in my opinion.
Well, I think even though they're shapes, under this tournament flag structure, they're still going to be attached to whatever levels 5 and 7 turn out to be. There's 4.
Oh, dang it, I missed it. Where was 4?
Lostwood's power bracelet.
Oh, okay.
The big thing to me with this purchasing of the key, you know that the any key's in 6, and it's shaped 6. There's no guarantee you're getting that any key.
Oh, and there goes. CJ probably just flinched a little.
It's okay. CJ flinched enough, and To be honest, CJ passed up hearts earlier today, so
I saw that. For a minute, I thought that wasn't CJ.
we're not going to spoil the results of the 2 races, but that's all we'll say about that, is that CJ did pass up hearts, and yes, CJ has been known to do that. He's been known to mug some hearts away from his inventory.
Oh, really?
Yes, I remember chat going all crazy and ballistic in the last year's clip compilation because he gave up a heart. Name that inkblot to level 4, so I've yet to see a true cactus yet.
Well, that looks like a Bugs Bunny head.
Now that you mention it, I do see it.
Oh, I like Pea Hat and Flight.
Dango dwells near the desert, so if we hadn't gotten that news of level 2 earlier, well, there it is for you. Done out of bombs. We know the wand is in this level 4, but we also know it's a first quest and shapes mix here, so I don't know if we really worry about the bubble aspect here.
No, especially since they're sparkly, I don't... Oh, double snub. No more Lovins, Rick. They don't want it. And they don't want the bomb upgrade either. Go ahead.
I mean, we have the red rings, so
True.
don't need all that life anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Bogey's gonna need much of keys either. So if he comes across the any key, I'm sure he'll go down the stairs and pick it up, unless he's got like 15 keys at that point. Oh, and leaves behind the nickel. Fine, that's less arrows you have to fire.
By the way, according to our chat, we've been more focused about what's going on with Shton over here on the right side, but Bogie has picked up the bow out of level 5, so he too is in Triforce and Gomo. Needs to track down level 4 first, but he will within due order.
Yep. And as chat is pointing out, and as we are witnessing, Shton did find the wand. Southeast corner of 4 apparently was the secret today.
I'm not convinced.
Well, I mean, once you see him set himself on fire, would that help?
No. See, I'm still not convinced.
Okay. That is a-okay with me. So, this is going to be a close race. Even though Bogie is going to be doing these checks over here, Shton still has to go back into 8. So they're still kind of equal on Triforces.
And Stun does know where the Triforce is in level 8.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just this 4 he needs to figure out. Ooh.
Hey, pickup for Bogie. Interesting. There's the Triforce for Stun.
So, technically possible. Go ahead.
I was just going to note, we know where 6 is, we know where 7 is, we know where 8 is. Mm-hmm. It's time to go get our Triforces.
Alright, I don't know the math, but I think also as in chat, the percentage chance of the bait block actually being required in this 7.
4.6.
Okay. Sounds about right. Alright, and this is a good play for Bogie because he is going to push this power bracelet in a second.
Name that inkblot for level 6.
That is... It's either a dancing crab, a hermit crab, has to be a hermit crab because one claw is bigger than the other. Or it is a camel lying down.
I was thinking a dog ready to pounce.
Could be that too.
That's a Patra.
And that's such a tiny little 6. It's adorable.
It is. I am not used to a 6 looking that small, but we did see that level 1 turned out to be 17 rooms, so it had to come full circle somehow.
Yep. And I believe there was a question in chat that I answered, but I believe both of our runners have complete dungeon knowledge.
Yeah, now that Bogie has found this level 4, he knows where all his dungeons are. Shton, now finding this compass, is going to be immediately heading in the direction of where he needs to go to get this Triforce.
Yep. Any key probably isn't a priority for him at this point.
No, not with 6 keys. Yeah, you're going to have to spend a key over here to get over to the right side, but...
Well, I think there's, 8 or 9 maximum locked doors in a First Quest 9?
I mean, it's possible we might see a few locked rooms inside level 9. It's just...
Yeah.
At this point, I don't see Shton having much of a reason to hunt down the any key at this point.
True.
When
and
it's also 1Q9, which means you can work around those blocks.
True.
However, that being said, have we seen races where a runner chooses not to get the any key or find the any key and it costs them because they have to go searching for keys later on? Yes, we have in this tournament.
Oh, we have. Oh.
Yeah. It was during the Swiss portion of this tournament.
That one I don't remember. Your memory is so much better than mine.
I know Sea Falcon was the other runner. I want to say it was Kathy was the opponent, but I'm not 100% certain.
And
simultaneous Triforce pickups.
Great.
Yeah, it was Kathy versus Sea Falcon.
So Shton has one more Triforce to go. Oh my.
Level 7.
This is going to be so tight. I love it. But this is what we wanted. Well, this is what you wanted, Rick. You wanted something straightforward, which I do believe this seed has provided. Are you happy with the straightforwardness of
Yes.
said seed? Okay. So if Rick is happy, that means that the next seed that gets rolled needs to be something completely off the wall.
Bogie finds the any key.
Okay. I mean, I do agree. Better to have it and not need it, at least where keys are concerned. But now we have to see, is it going to make the difference for the race? Thank you, Bogie. Yep. As chat is now pointing out the Fonzie key, as Bogie has coined it. Alright, so we need Bogie to hook a right, because I believe that's going to get him closer to the Triforce.
Yeah, if he goes into the room to the right, it would be behind that bomb wall, but he will not at this point. The compass will direct him in the right direction.
I don't remember the compass being... I thought it was like somewhere around in here, though, so... He's going in the wrong direction, unfortunately, but we'll find the answer to the puzzle soon. This isn't it. Hang on 1 second, commentary supervisor is back.
Hello, commentary supervisor. Looking for those mid-evening treats.
Oh, he will get some after the race, because I don't believe our runners have defined a break, but I'm pretty sure they'll want at least, 5 minutes or so to kind of shake off the seed.
Yeah, they will. Yeah, Bogie's spending a little bit longer inside of this level 6. Although level 7 could equalize things too, because of how long and windy level 7 can be. It's 1Q7 after all.
Dang it, don't step on the cord. Okay, we're good.
Stepping on the cord does not sound like a good thing that Cash should be doing.
Well, the worst that he does is disconnect my headset, and then you just hear the sounds of me scrambling to put it back in for a couple seconds. Amusing, if nothing else.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like something we want to be hearing. There's the Triforce with Bogie. And now it has to do the same thing, find where this Triforce is inside of this level 7, which we haven't seen the compass yet, so who knows?
And I think they both kind of dug around the same amount. Their first go in. Now, where is Bogie?
That's not going to work for Bogie.
Yeah. Trying to figure out where he's going that could be kind of closer. I mean, now he's back where he started.
Yeah, at this point, I think he's just going to be like, screw this, I'm just going to walk.
I mean, use your legs, Bogie. Where is he going?
Yes, level 1.
Okay, a little bit closer.
I think it's actually critical to get that going to 1 on the counter. Because that's where you're going to want to record to after you are done with this 7.
True.
Alright, both runners are doing high fives as they go trying to find the pathway to get them to the Triforce. We haven't seen the exact answer for this just yet. Could it be behind this Goma? There's the map to 7. We knew that couldn't be the Triforce because that was a dark room.
Alright, goodbye to Bogie. Yep, go ahead.
I was just going to say Bogie chose not to go to the right just yet.
Nope. He is choosing, however, to give hugs to all the legs in the room.
Yeah, just glad he didn't pick up the magical shield. The runners giving themselves a high five once again.
Yep, now you get that nickel. Thank you. Ladder clipping around it probably would have triggered me.
There is the bait block for this 7.
You almost want Bogie to find it just so that way he can get the bait out of his cycling inventory, which I think, is this it? Yep.
This is it.
Now this is interesting. Bogie is able to key down most of these doors with impunity. Shton is now on 4 keys. Do you think this is going to sort of make him route to try to avoid doors, key doors now? And would that give Bogie time to...
Oh, there's our Triforce! Okay, these 2 runners are about ready to go into level 9 within seconds of each other.
Oh! This is
Buckle
awesome.
up, friends. Game 1's gonna come down to 9.
And this is what we want. Wait, anything would trigger Rick. Rick doesn't get triggered. Rick is very calming on commentary.
Okay, so Bogie, both runners are not going to choose to do the whistling back to 1. They're just going to go ahead and screen scroll. Dunn is going to pick up the entry into level 9. Here we go.
As first in, can we switch over his audio, please? I think it's only fair. We've listened to Bogie for this first match.
There
Thank
we
you,
go.
thank you,
Could this
McMonkey.
be Princess Zelda? No, it's not.
As if it would be that easy in this kind of a level 9. This is awesome.
This could be where the difference is made, where Bogie goes north because he has the any key. Kidnapped in Southwest.
Okay. That's worth the key, if Shton had spent it, in my opinion.
Gets the key back there. Dunn does not know that the kidnap's here in the Northwest. Could stumble across it.
Now, at this point, Rick, because I ask everybody this, and I always love the different opinions. When you are in a 9, especially with your items known, do you chuck yourself down staircases?
At first, I don't want to. And then eventually, I'll find myself forced into doing it. But it also depends on where I start inside this level 9, too. Like, if I get a hint that says Zelda's in the Northwest, and all of a sudden I see this hint that says that if I find that hint and I'm in the Southeast, I'm going to take a staircase, see if I pop myself in that corner. Hey, Zelda's room.
Oh, but there's no Zelda in it. That's rude. And at this point, I'm curious. Yeah, Bogie might pop his head into the left side. Just maybe, come on, pop over there. See if that's the shutter door. Don't kill that. Okay, fine, kill it. No, still no shutter door. Well, when they say northwest, I mean, is it kind of like if you're looking at the map, it's just drawing, you know, a cross and that goes by quadrants?
Yeah, it's quadrants,
Okay.
so it's the upper 4x4 of the level 9.
Okay.
From the L to the second E.
Oh, that's still a lot to cover. Oh, here we go. This could be something.
No, we saw Shton clear that for the key in the middle.
Oh, heck.
Although we didn't see Shton go through the bomb wall, but...
Two bomb walls, okay. But still nothing. Still no princess.
there's our map.
Yep. I know, we're running out of places here, because now he's entered the technically northeast quadrant.
Yep.
I mean, at least he knows where to look. So now we're just waiting for a roar. Oh, that's
Yeah,
right, we forgot to
Bogie.
talk about that.
Bogie really wants to peg down where her location is at this stage. And honestly, I mean, yeah, people know we're listening for the roar and looking for the door. But at this point in the quarterfinals, after what has now been 2 months of this tournament, I think our viewers know exactly what we're looking for inside this level 9.
Yes, but what if we have a newcomer who's like, what is this roar and door nonsense?
Very true.
Well, essentially, folks, just to be safe, we are listening for the roar of Ganon, so Ganon's roar is so loud it can be heard from an adjacent room, which is why sometimes, especially on Bogie's side, if you see him start wildly checking all 4 corners of his room, we know that there could be a Ganon nearby. The door is a shutter door that will open if Ganon has been defeated, regardless of the enemies in the room, or will not open if Ganon is still outstanding and all of the enemies in the room have been defeated. Thus concludes our presentation on the roar and the door. Questions and tests will be administered afterwards.
Darn. And here I was prepared to give ourselves a pop quiz.
Well, I mean, we've already gone over the 10 steps to effective speedrunning.
Not today.
I know.
Thankfully.
Yes?
I said thankfully not today.
Oh, thankfully not today. Well, the viewers can go back and watch the VOD. I forget which race we went over that, though, so you're just gonna have to watch them all.
Whatever one had all the frame drops.
Oh, that was a long week.
Yeah, it was.
For you more than me, poor soul.
Oh yeah, for certain. Bogie, I think may has found something. Yep, there we go.
And he's home today.
All right, let's get over to Bogey's audio as he's first one to find Ganon over here at the very top right corner. And with a quadrant to Zelda known, this might now just be Bogey's race to lose.
Well, if you're Team Shton, you want it to be some sort of tricky magic staircase.
Yep. But you need Stun to get over to that northeast corner.
Well, he's getting there. Maybe he'll chuck himself down a staircase and it'll happen.
Yeah, but Bogey needs to be held up real fast. Stun's running out of time. Bogey's beelining back to that northwest corner.
Yep, you've got 5 bombs, though. So hopefully one of these... Well, never mind. That opened. Nope. That's right. Shton has seen this. Okay.
Yep, Stun needs to get over to that top right corner, but Stun also doesn't know where Princess Zelda is.
But he's heading in the
Bogey's
right...
still...
Yep, go ahead.
I was just going to say, Bogey's homing in, and that could be it. Yep, that's it. That will do it as Bogey will take race number 1 of this doubleheader.
Wow. GG's to Bogey Smalls. That was, like, this is what we were hoping for, that it came down to, you know, a zig and a zag in 9.
It really came down to, honestly, the that key that Bogey used that told him that Princess Zelda was in the northwest quadrant.
True. True, that's what gave him the good head start. Shton, I believe, finally saw that hint. But, fortunately, no hint for Shton about where the pig was. Yep. And Shton has thrown up the white flag.
Yep. Stone has seen the results of the race, and it's not really relevant to continue on. So, get your GGs in chat for Stun, and we will hit the reset button for this one and get going for this second race.
All right.
So I think what we'll do here, Boof, is we will give ourselves a few moments while our runners take a 10-minute break, and we'll come back. Game 2 coming up next.
Okay, I think we can do that.
So we'll see you next time, which will be in 10 minutes.
Exactly.